What it do, YouTube? I'm back at it like a YouTube addict. This is D Chill. I'm back again. Okay, so this is part three of my introduction and time spent with Jazzy Jeff. Okay, now I'm in the box. I done got locked in, and I'm in there spooked because my staff let me know you could get more charges. That 9 months that you had, that could turn into a year and a half or more for you going into that day room, to that pod and getting in that fight and assaulting that man. Because that's what it is. It's an assault. And I was sitting there crushed. And then I had to tell old boy, I told them, hey, man, I really got a lot of respect for him I got a lot of respect for him. Also, this is my partner that he was fighting, and I just couldn't let my partner go out like that. Just the only reason why I had jumped in it. And they understood it. Like I tell you, they've been letting us wrestle and all this, and we're talking about this is a majority of a certain shift. I'm not gonna say what shift, but a certain shift that would let us get down. What time of the week? I'm not gonna say, but they were cool, so they understood this lightweight. This is what we used to. They went and got old boy, and he came to my room, literally to the box, and they let us talk. We shook hands. I talked with him. I apologized to him, let him know how I felt, and let him know why I did what I did. And he totally understood it because, like I said, we had literally just got through wrestling. I don't remember how long before, but we had. And so it's kind of weird that I couldn't do nothing with him in the wrestling thing. But when you're drilling, just going, and you're fired up, frustrated about your partners getting done, that strength comes from out of nowhere. So I was able to lift him when I couldn't lift him before. So it just was a trip. So he understood that I had respect for him, and he understood what was going on. So fast forward, they let me out the box. I did like a week in the box. I got up out of there and everything was good. No issues. We move along. Now, Mark has a mouth and he's playing. I'm not going to say who he's playing with. He's playing ping pong with somebody else. Get to run his mouth a little bit too more. Wait. No, my bad. I'm skipping things. Rewind back to the gym. Now we're at the gym and we're playing hoops. Now remember, I was telling you about the time when Jazz was calming me down. Well, this is the same time, but I just want to leave that part out until now because I want to get to this. Now, me and Jazzy Jeff, we didn't gain more of a relationship. We've been talking more. He's noticing things that maybe I didn't notice. And he's also trying to get me to understand, man, you're about to be out of here. Just calm down. Like he can see things that I couldn't see. And so it just got to the point where it was like, hey, you can make it up out of here, man. Just relax, do what you were called to do, and don't let nothing take you off of your marker of what you got to do. So forgive me, y'all. I'm trying to get my dog to not interrupt me right now. So I'm like, you're right, bro. I appreciate it. So anyway, that was the conversations he had been having with me. Now we're in the gym, we're hooping. Oh boy, hit me with a cold foul, and now I'm taking it real personal. Like, punk, you really playing with me like you're some tough guy, and I just had to jump in your scrap to help you. So I'm ready to tee off on him. And Jazzy's bigger than me and stronger, had to lightweight lift me, walk with me. No, no, don't go out like this. And really got in my ear. And then I appreciate Zimmerman. Zimmerman came and got in my ear. Big, tall, white dude. It was Tate's, I want to say ping pong guy, but no, they played a lot together. But it was his counselor. He came and started walking me a lap and started explaining to me, don't do this, Dorian. You're going to make it mess yourself up. You either be stuck here or we have to ship you to Maple Lane or Green Hill with the big boys. Because back then, Green Hill, Maple Lane was big, but Green Hill, oh, that's where them heavy hitters was. Boom McKnight and what's the other dude? Dang, there was two goon knockouts, but who was a knockout artist? He was laying staff down. I got to tell some stories about that cat. Woo! But anyway, so I was like, okay, I appreciate it, man. And so they said, take a lap and just calm down. So I didn't play hoops anymore. I just took a lap and calmed down. But they had been frustrating me. Like, this dude, it really pressed me like I didn't did something wrong to him. And I've been here like your partner and just literally got almost a case put on me and got put in the box because you got into a scrap and was getting it handed to you. And I need to come get your back. Man, look here. We leave from out of that, goes do what we do, go back to the pod. I don't know how much time elapsed, but now he's playing ping pong with this other individual. And he got the run in that mouth. And oh boy, just got, and the height difference was so wrong. But you got to understand when you're dealing with cats from certain areas in Seattle, and they don't play, especially back in those days. I'll just put it like that without putting out too much information on this person. And he put it on him, really put it on him. And I'm not gonna say how the outcome was. I know he threw Mark threw a ping pong paddle at him. He was so hot, was mad, and then had the nerve either at dinner or lunch, wherever it was. Guy had the nerve to get mad and say, "Why didn't you jump in then? Why didn't you jump in then?" And I'm like, "Yeah, boy, you've been running your mouth, acting all tough. Why do I need to jump in and help you when you've been acting like you're Billy Bad and you can beat up everybody after I just jumped in on another scrap for you, and then right after that, you want to act like you're a tough guy? Hell no, I'm not jumping in to help you no more, partner. You think you a tough guy when I just literally got put in a can for you, and then you want to come jump in my face and try to foul me all reckless like you are either embarrassed or you are jealous for me helping you out. Like, what the hell's up in your brain cells that making you do all this weird stuff after I'm supposed to be your... We are alone in here. Me and you. MOA. We are alone in here. Regardless if we're all from Seattle, regardless if we're from someone from the central, we're separated from all that. When you really put it to what it is, just like it is now, you got certain people in the central that's this place, that place, this. They're still in the central, but they're separated, so to speak. That's just how Seattle turned out. So it's like it's only just me and you up in this joint. Our big partner, Scene, he's over in Moolah because he was there before us. So he's not in our joint. So because had he had been in there, none of this would have took place because he would have got in with old boy had jumped in on Mark. Almost said his name, but he still would have chastised both of us because he was one of those big partners that, like my bro, will put hands on you, especially when you're wrong. And he wouldn't let none of that little foolishness even take place. So anyway, back to the story. And this was I had to let him know where he was out of pocket and how dare you even attempt to question why I didn't jump in. It ain't because of his stature, because of who he is. I would have jumped in. We both would have just got wore out because whether we had got him, his guys were there. And it was like about 3 or 4 more in that same day. So we would have got dog rolled in there. But I don't care because I'm just that type. I will take a beating. When I ran over there to go jump in on a boy, the dude just got through beating me in wrestling. But that's how the chilled mind clicks. I don't care. I've been getting beat up all my life by my big brother because he has knockout artist hits and only slept me one time. And I was only down for maybe a minute, and he hit me in the heart, not even hit me in the chin, and put me down. This boy got big hands and been hitting things since a kid, grown men. So I'm used to taking body blows and knockout punches, and I don't care win, lose, or draw. When I'm pissed, I am coming full force, and whatever happens, happens. Period. Man, I told other stories how commercial break me. I used to literally take off at the dinner table from my brother just because he's smacking when we're eating food. Talking about little kids, we're eating cereal, whatever kind of food it is with him. And this dude smacking it irritated my ears. To this day, I don't like my dog doing it. It just always bothered me hearing someone smack that just sounds so disgusting to me that you can't keep your mouth closed when you're chewing your food. It irked the heck out of me. I might have to edit this because I don't want my bro to be upset with me. But I like to tell the truth and be authentic as possible, but I want to put. Anyway, I might have to edit this. I need some of my guy Rock's help. But it is what it is. The point is, I took those beatings, didn't care. I'm mad and I'm going to swing. That's it. Win, lose, or draw. That's just how I'm made up. That's just me. So I had to be clear with him. Punk has nothing to do with his size or who he has behind him. You piss me off because of how punkish you've been acting, and I'm supposed to be your partner, and you've been mad at me for helping you in the first situation you was in. It'd be different if I didn't help you in that situation and another situation, and you're doing all this, having all this vitriol and all this hatred for me. I would understand that. Yes, sir, man. I had to let it be. Um, so we move along from that to the point where this is the point. That's why I'm smiling. I had to tell y'all that this guy, I can't say what his name, who he was, but this staff here was different. He was one of those, and this is he been known legend up there that if you have an issue, you can go to him and say, "Hey, I need to fight this person. Can you take us around behind the gym?" And everyone on campus knew he was known for this. So I had to go to him, sit down in his office. I could see it like it was yesterday. I'm sitting in his office. I almost said what he'd be having on, but that's like was his normal get up. But I'm sitting in his office. I'm like, yeah, man, me and Mark, man, need to take a walk. Not Mike. We need to take a walk to the what's it called? Because I'm tired of him. I'm gonna be this da 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 da. And he sat there. And he looked at me. He's like, "You sure you want to do this, Dorian?" And I was really upset and wanting to. And he just broke out the pros and the cons. This has been your buddy for how many years, and you're up here with him. You guys are supposed to have been friends. I know he upset you. You just got in a fight behind him. You got put in the box. And you would want to go do this all because of how he's been treating you. That's on you because I'll take you. He had no problem. So I'll give you a week to think about it, but you need to think about all this if you want to do this because it's just not going to be a good look for you. It's not saying that like anything can happen. We can get rolled up or anything because he'll let you do it. He's not tripping. So I had to really take everything that he said. I took some time to think about it. I was like, yeah, man, because at the end of the day, because if I'm your friend and we have a situation, I don't think I want to be friends with you again if I have to fight you. Now, if I fight an enemy, we can become best of friends. That's how things happen. But not if I was friends with you and we end up getting into it. It's different with my siblings. We've been doing this all our life. We don't have to be siblings. But anyway, so I tell you, my mind is it's a little different. So I went back. I talked with him. I'm like, yeah, man, you were right about it. I thought about it, and I'm glad I'm not. I'm gonna let this one fly. I'm gonna just accept that and move on because I need to stay focused on keeping myself grounded because this can turn out where we can mess around and get into something else, and then I can mess around and not. I can mess around and mess up my possibilities of going to the group home because we end up getting into another scrap because who knows what's going to happen in that one, and somebody might want to get some get back, and you didn't mess around and got in the scrap at school, and now you didn't got yourself kicked out of Nate Sale, and you didn't mess up your chance of going to the group home. So I had to really bite the bullet on that one, but it gets better, man. I got to tell y'all what ended up happening moving forward, and yeah. You want to know what take place in that joint, man? You're going to have to catch the next one. This is D Chill at the discussion. Like, comment, subscribe. And again, as I say, we're not doing no fussing, no cussing, no tripping. Definitely ain't doing no bussing. This channel here, we're going to have a lightweight, cool discussion.